Okay, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. This is the mid-April check-in for Pisces, all right? We're going to do our love check-in for Pisces. We're going to jump right into it. If anything in this video resonates with you or what you're going through right now, please like and subscribe. Share the video. If not, that's fine. Just throw it away. Not all readings can be for every single person under that sign. So just check out somebody else on my channels list or search a few other of the readers. They're very, very talented readers on there, and a lot of them have very different styles, and something there may resonate with you more. All right, so we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite deck for the overall reading, and then follow up with Romance Angels Oracle deck. And we're just going to do a quick check-in for Pisces. I did already shuffle the deck quite some time before I started filming. And the other thing as well is the reversals. I do read reversals, but I clear my decks between each reading. So if there is a reversal, it's usually rare. And if there is, then it means it adds a bit more significance, because it means that card has reversed for that particular reading and specifically. All right, so let's get right into it. Pisces, love the Pisces. Water energy, psychic energy. Both my parents are Pisces. A lot of my friends are Pisces. A lot of men I know are Pisces. Beautiful, beautiful people. It's the last of the signs, the most evolved before you get to the next karmic level. So let's see what's going on for Pisces for love. Mid-April, we're just going to do a little check-in. All right? Show me what's going on with Pisces for April. Middle of the month, love check-in. All right, here we go. Wow. 5 of Cups, covered by the Queen of Wands. Bring that over, all right? At the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Pentacles. All right, this is one of my strong feminine cards in the deck, right? Akin to the Empress, akin to the Queen of Discs as well, 9 of Pentacles. Nurturing energy, abundance, right? Mother energy as well. A 9 of Pentacles is that state where you've all your seeds have germinated, your fruit has grown, you've seen the fruits of your labor, as it were. There's beauty in all your surroundings. You've really refined yourself and honed your skills to make sure that your environment reflects the beauty inside. It's a beautiful card for abundance on a material level. And then here we go, starting off. You're coming in a little bit sad, right? A little coming into a kind of solemn period, right? Where you're reviewing some of the love relationships you've had, right? 5 of Cups is disappointment, right? So maybe some of you, Pisces, right now feeling a little bit disappointed mid-April, but you've got the Queen of Wands over you. So the Queen of Wands energy is fire energy. So it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? Feminine fire energy. So some of you are I feel like going to be shaken up this month out of that. You're going to be shaken loose out of a little bit of your depression. We all get depressed. We all get to periods where we're sad, where we're, our love relationships are up and down, right? So when you get a card like this, it's about coming out of it. How are we going to come out of this kind of period of despair, really, where you're just kind of like sad over these broken relationships, and you have a couple more cups here, but you're not even willing to look at them because you're still kind of grieving here, right? But Queen of Wands energy, this fire energy is going to bring you right up out of it, all right? So let's pull some more cards. Wow, you've got the World on top, 8 of Cups at the bottom, 7 of Swords, and 2 of Swords. All right, so Pisces, it's time to make a choice, right? It's time to make a choice, Pisces. I think what's going to happen for you, Pisces, right? This is good. This is actually very good. This energy is going to take you out of... You've been having a period where you've been dealing with some people who have been real shisty, right? They've been very shysty. The communication's been off. It's been deceptive. You find out later on that there's been bullshit. There's been lies. You know what I mean? And I think, Pisces, this has brought you into this kind of solemn period where you're just like, oh, shit. You know, I'm just like so done. Right? I'm done with these relationships, right? So this is what you've been having to deal with. But this Queen of Wands energy, something's going to come in for you. I think it's going to be a friend who's probably going to help you out with this. They're going to come in and give you a little boost, right? They're going to come in and give you a little bit of a boost. And you're going to come out of this energy and you're going to be feeling like you're on top of the world again. You're going to snap right out of it, Pisces, right? You're going to snap right out of it with this energy coming through, and you're going to be ready to leave all of that bullshit behind. Eight of Cups is a great card. It talks about leaving that bullshit, leaving the despair, leaving the empty cups, you know, leaving cups that no longer serve you behind because you're ready to go to a higher level in your love. You're ready to get a better love relationship. You're ready to have better relationships all the way around, right? Your relationships are going to be reflecting the outer and the inner. You have the moon and the sun there, right? So it's really like the robe of wisdom in red, you know, and you're taking what you need. You don't need that anymore. You're not hanging your head anymore, right? You're not hanging your head anymore. You're ready to move forward. And that's what this energy is going to bring in. And this is going to be very definite. Probably it's going to be a meeting of some kind. Or you're going to be talking to an old friend, or something's going to come in. Either it's a meeting with an old friend or a meeting with a current friend. But there's going to be some like a physical, right? A physical thing that happens, a physical like occurrence in your life mid-April, whether it be a lunch, you bump into somebody, or whatever, what have you, you know, whether it's a letter, some kind of a communication, right? And it's going to be important. It's going to shake you up out of this energy, right? Right? And realize what you've been dealing with, and then it's going to be up to you to make the choice now. Do you want to keep dealing with this bullshit energy? Now that you've been woken up to it, you realize, right, what's going on. Do you want to carry on with this? Or do you want to come out of it, you know, you have to go deeper, right? So Two of Swords is talking about going deeper to make your decisions. You can't make your decisions on face value. She's blindfolded. She has to go deeper. She has to intuit the decision she's going to make, right? It has to be, you know, so she has to dig deep. The waters are flowing, right? So dig with inside you to use your intuition to get the right, to make the right decision in terms of what you want to deal with, right? Because when you're dealing with liars, right, you can't believe anybody. So then how do you decide, right? How do you choose who to believe or what to believe? Well, you use your experience, right? Your experience of people. That's what experience is for. When you experience certain situations about certain types of people, everybody is different, but to dismiss your experience is naive. People are all different, but they're not all that different, right? And so when you start to see the same signs and the same traits, and it stirs something in your gut, in your intuition to tell you, hang on a second, I think I've seen this scenario before. You know, that's what you're supposed to do with your experiences, so that you can sometimes make the right decision without knowing all the facts, because you're using your wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience, right? And sometimes, and you're using your intuition, right? So you have to be in touch with yourself to use your intuition. You have to trust your intuition, right? So that's what this is all talking about. And I think this fire energy is going to put you, Pisces, who are naturally psychic anyway, right? You guys are naturally psychic and in tune with so much anyway, but sometimes you can really get in your feelings, right? And I know Pisces also has a very fiery sign to it. And you guys work well with fire. You actually do for a water sign. And this fiery energy is going to come in and kind of shake you up, I believe, mid-April. This is a very specific reading for Pisces here. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. So abundance and success is at the outcome, right? This is a good thing for you. Let's check in with some romance angels and see what they have to say. This is really good, Pisces. This is for you guys who have been in like a dark period, coming out of it and really getting into your true Pisces energy. That energy that can see beyond the bullshit. You know what I mean? You guys can tell when people are lying instinctively. So like, to get caught up and this kind of energy, it's more to do with you, right, than the other person, because you guys are so in control of that. So it's like you've lost control over your own emotions in a way because you've gotten into your feelings. Romance angels, show us what you can show us for these Pisces this month, mid-April, to help their love and their relationships. Show me. Show me. Okay. Past life relationships. There you go. You have known each other before. So past life relationships, when we apply that to this reading, and in terms of love, right, where your love has been kind of jacked up with false communications, you've been very disappointed, right? You've got to, it's also, this is what I'm talking about in terms of reaching into your wisdom, right? Past life relationships. This doesn't necessarily mean these are past life relationships, but sometimes you can check into your significant relationships you've had before and how they've affected you, right? To help you in your present day relationships. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This is exactly what I'm talking about in terms of this. This fire energy is going to come in and shake you up, and you're going to realize you've had enough of this bullshit communication, right? This kind of deceptive, backstabbing, lying, gossiping, half-truths, kind of communication, right? And you're going to come back to having a heart-to-heart. I believe this is going to be a person that you have a heart-to-heart with, a close friend, a fire energy friend, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a good friend of yours. And they may have this heart-to-heart conversation with you to help you get up out of your feelings, right? And then this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So here's your decision coming, right? So it can be that some of you are trying to make a decision between one person or another, or trying to make a decision on a relationship. Do you take the relationship? Because there's definitely a decision coming up after all of this, right? So after all of this, there's definitely a decision coming up in your love life. You've gone through some disappointment, right? And you're ready to come out of the disappointment, right? And you're ready to make a choice for a higher love. And the world is on top, right? So you have everything you need at hand, Pisces. You have everything you need. You have all the wisdom you need to make the right decision. You have all of the tools that you need. I wouldn't be surprised if the Magician had it came out. But the world also indicates that, the world is your oyster. It's not, the Magician talks about manifestation. The world being your oyster, you don't need to manifest anything because you can just reach out and pluck it from the world. Everything is available to you, right? Everything is available to you. So you don't have to manifest it. You can just pluck it, right? So you have all the tools at hand to make this right decision. Have these heart-to-heart conversations with the right people. I believe this should be with friends, possibly, right? To help you come out of this situation. It could be with your loved one as well, with the actual romantic partner that you're seeking. But I think right now I'm feeling friendship support out of this card, not necessarily this being your significant other, because the decision hasn't been made yet. So you're using all of this to come to a decision, all right? And you will come to the right decision if you stick by yourself, stick by your intuitive abilities, your innate abilities. As a Pisces. Pisces have some extraordinary abilities in this very real world to see through the illusions. They're the final sign. And they've kind of burned through the fire of each sign, to come out to the Pisces, right? So, very powerful sign, and you have everything you need, Pisces. This is a very specific reading, okay? This is mid-April, all right? So pay attention. Short reading for you guys today. I like to keep the mid-month readings shorted. The monthly readings are going to be longer. I'll be sending out the month-long readings for May at the beginning of May. I'll have them ready, and I'll be posting them all rather quickly in the first couple days of May so that you have them right away, or maybe even a couple of days sooner. And I will be posting some other spreads as well, some life spreads and some monthly life spreads and future life spreads. All right. So for right now, if this resonated with you, thank you so much for coming to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is a new channel for me, and this is so exciting. I love all of you who subscribed so far and have sent me comments and likes. It's been so exciting to do these readings for you. Please look out for my Friday night streaming event. It's the Friday Night Owl streaming for the weekend. Okay, so I finally honed that schedule down to be a Friday night schedule instead of Friday and Saturday. It's just going to be one streaming night, Friday night, for the weekend, for you night owls who are either up at night at home or going out, and what kind of energies you are going to be looking forward to. All right, so for now, thank you and goodbye.